Good morning, Suzanne. Hello, everybody who's coming in and finding this. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here. And I was just sharing this out, so please help me do that. Okay. So, how's everybody doing? Hi, Andrea. Thank you for sharing. How are we doing this morning? It is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to all of you who might have the day off work or whatever's going on in your life. If you're celebrating, celebrate and celebrate the people that you love. All right, so Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. So let's go into our hearts and let's celebrate love and celebrate this family and being together this morning. So hand on your heart and slow down your breathing and honor yourself first. Say thank you to you for serving, for showing up, for being in the world as a light worker, as a being of spirit, a divine spark of the divine. Let's find that place inside of ourselves that we can say hello and thank you and honor that being. And then honor others in your life, those that you want to memorialize, those that you want to give special thanks to. Go ahead and say that. And then let that energy flow from your heart to your mind to the divine. And let's just breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in light and breathe out light. Honor who you are and then honor those in your life. What a beautiful thought. What a beautiful way to start this amazing day. Good morning, Auntie Jean. And yes, I do know that pretty much all of your days are the same now that you are retired, but Mondays are still the hardest for some reason, right? So good morning to you. And yeah, when you're up this early after being up late, it does take some effort, I tell you. So it is only 5 o'clock in the morning here, so it's a little difficult at times. I'm blessed because I just looked over and saw my rose that Rosalind Good Vibes gave me yesterday, and it's still very beautiful and it smells delicious. So I like to share it with all of you. So good morning. You are all roses in my life. You all just bring such joy and such pleasure to my life. And thank you for that. Thank you for being you and for just loving on each other as a family. I'm going to put it back down where I can look at it. And Catherine, I am in California. I'm at Rosalind Good Vibes house and enjoying being here with her and just have had a wonderful weekend together with Rosalind, with Karen Palmer, and just enjoying every day. Good morning, Catherine DeSanti. All right, so what's going on today? What are you doing? Are you celebrating? Are you just cleaning house? Is it just a day, an extra day of the week that you normally would be at work and now you don't have to, so you can hang out with us and you can be blessed today just to be, just to enjoy life. And that's how every day is. It's an opportunity to enjoy life. And if you're not enjoying life, then what the heck's going on? Why are you not enjoying life? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself, what's going on in my life? How can I shift if I'm not enjoying those days? Is there something that I can change? Is there something I can do different? And just ask what that might be. When you ask, Spirit will let you know and will guide you into a happier, more fulfilling life, if that's what you want. And I think a lot of us, um, when we're down in that place, that dark place, the dark night of the soul, or just an unhappy place in our life, we want to get out of that. We want to feel better. So let's just see what everybody's doing. Suzanne, hello. Kathy's sending her love to all. She's spending time with family in North Carolina. She is. I know they were going to the races there, to NASCAR. They were going to see her daughter and her boyfriend. So I'm so glad that they're down there, and Scooby's with them. Oh, it's a lonely day for you, Catherine? Well, you're here with us. So hopefully not so lonely, because we are your family. We've adopted you as a family member, as a pea in the pea pod. So welcome and thank you for being here. Good morning, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing. And Auntie Jean. Yes, we do get to have our Suzanne with us today, and that's a delight to be able to have her during the week. Brookie, Dylan, Max, hello, hello, and good morning. Supposed to have thunderstorms all day, possibly severe, so it could be entertaining. That's one way to look at it. and I pray for your safety, for all of you that are in the area where that thunderstorm might be. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, Grayson. And Brookie says, we will just be hanging home today. Dad got us a new grill, and the knobs even light up blue. So we had a nice little family cookout yesterday. Oh, beautiful. We did too. We had a cookout. Rosalind's boyfriend, Todd, cooked up some food for us, and Rosalind's an excellent cook. So we had a wonderful meal together with Karen Palmer before she headed back home. It was so great to be with her and to get her wonderful hugs and see her energy. All right, so what else is going on? I'm hoping you'll be able to cook out, Brookie, if it's going to rain there today. Maybe you can cook before the thunderstorm and have it ready. All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. The angel message last night was all about love. See only love. Oh, Grayson, I love you too, darling. I love you and hope that it's going to be a great summer for you, Grayson. Enjoy your mama. Auntie Jean says, Catherine, there are no lonely peas. Go inside and feel the love of peedom. I love that, Auntie Jean. And Brookie says, yay, that sounds wonderful. Oh, no, I said we cooked out yesterday, so we're good. Oh, okay, so no cooking out today. And Suzanne worked Saturday, yesterday, yard work, and finished opening the pool. Even got to get in for the first time. Total relaxing, and y'all come over to swim. I'll be there in October. I'll be enjoying your swimming pool every day, I'm sure. I sat out by Rosalind's pool yesterday while she did yard work. I was the observer. She had lots of yard work to do, so I think I got a bit too much sun, but it felt good to sit in the sun and just to have that on my face. All right, so Kuan Yin says, unpredictable grace. It is not lack of courage that makes you question the path before you sometimes. It is uncertainty. There is no need to doubt, just steps to take, one after the other. And as you do this, all can then unfold as it must, with the blessing of my powerful, if unpredictable, grace. I love that, and I love this card. Kuan Yin has amazing, beautiful energy as she guides us each day, and today's no different. She guides us all the time. If we just listen, just listen. You know, there's been a lot of communication from my spirit guides about listening, about just being, not having to always do and go, but just being still, listening to the quietness. And today's a perfect opportunity to do that. You know, you don't have to go out to the parades. You don't have to turn it on TV. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. So if you want to just sit in that stillness, I encourage you, take a few minutes. Just take some time to sit in the silence. That's what I'm going to do. I have a busy morning, but then I think I'm just going to sit in silence for maybe half an hour. I'll give myself that. And then Rosalind and I are going to go practice some of the games that I'm going to be doing when I go to Alabama for the transplant games. She's going to help me try to get ready for that. So I may be throwing a dart today. I may be playing cornhole for a minute. Who knows? And definitely getting my steps in because I've got to get ready for that 5K I'm doing in July. So I need your all's help. I need you to encourage me, but not just encourage me, hold me accountable, and let's get me ready to walk 3 miles when it comes time in July, and it's going to be hot. So I need to be doing it outside where it is hot. So, all right, family, I'm depending on you and asking you to help me with this project. And those of you who haven't heard, I'll be going to what's called the Transplant Games of America. They have them all over the world, but this is in America. And it's the first part of July. I have to be there on July 4th. And I'll be participating, competing in some games. So I need to start getting ready for it. And I am mentally ready. That's the biggest part of the battle, is to know that I can do this and I will do this. And Saturday we went out and I walked over almost 2.5 miles. So I'm almost there. Just have to dedicate each day to doing the walk. There's a hotel here. I don't even think it's a mile from Rosalind's house, and they have a labyrinth. So I'm going to try to walk up there every day this week while I'm here and walk the labyrinth. So I'll get my steps in. I'll walk that 3 miles that I need to be walking. And Suzanne says, Catherine, remember you are always surrounded by angels, earth angels, and heavenly angels. You are never alone. Come visit me in PA. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Catherine, let's get you meeting some of the P's. And in October, we are having a retreat in Pennsylvania. So it'd be a good way to meet a lot of them all at once. Auntie Jean, I got your email. Auntie Jean is working on a flyer so we can get information out and start getting people registered for that retreat. And so I'm going to get back to you this morning after my appointments, and let's get that out to people so we can have it flowing. And Suzanne says, yes, be in the moment. I am trying to read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Very interesting. It is so interesting. I love that book. That book really touched me. That one, and He has one, Stillness Speaks, which is beautiful. And with that one, I was able to sit with a tree for the first time to listen to it, to really fully listen to it. I had been hugging trees and loving on trees before, but after I read Stillness Speaks, that's when I really sat with the trees and heard their beautiful message. Prachetta, good morning, and good morning, Prachir. Oh, thank you, Suzanne, for your encouragement. Yeah, I'm doing it. So I appreciate any and all support that's behind me. And I know that when I'm walking that 5K, you're all walking it with me. You're going to be right there holding me up as I walk in that July heat in Birmingham, Alabama. And if you know anything about that area, you know it's going to be hot. Oh, you're so welcome, Catherine. We love you so much. And Deirdre, I'll be victorious again. Yeah, I'm pretty stubborn, you know? So when you're stubborn, it really helps when you're doing something like walking a 5K or playing games that you haven't played in years, like darts or cornhole. Good morning, Michelle Lenders. Thank you for being here. Oh, Fiona. Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing? Oh, it's been so long since I've chatted with you. I'm so glad you're on the morning show. Thank you for being here. Auntie Jean says, you know you are going to be spectacular because you have those little angel winged shoes like Achilles wears. I do have wings on my shoes. And speaking of that, I think I need a new pair of shoes to do that walk. So I'll be shoe shopping maybe this week or maybe when I get back to Colorado. Not sure. But thank you. Thank you all for your love and for your encouragement. And if you want to check it out online so you can see what I'll be participating in, it's called the Transplant Games of America. And a few months ago, I did a fundraiser asking you all to help me with the expenses because it's going to be expensive to be there for a week. And I already have my place that I'm staying, my Airbnb. But yeah, it's going to be a financial burden to do it. So I appreciate those of you who did pitch in, who donated so that I can have at least some eating money while I'm there. So thank you for that. Those of you who support me every month, you're in my heart. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. So thank you. And Auntie Jean's read yours. Okay. Electrolytes in the heat and hydrate. I drink only the alkaline water that has electrolytes in it. That's what I drink. And I know that that's what helps my body. I've been doing, what am I doing? Elderberry syrup. I've been using that every day. So that helps me to my immune system to stay strong and to fight off anything that's going on. Sally and Tony, good morning. Yeah, I do blueberries in my shakes. I do a protein shake every day, Prachetta. So blueberries go in there, and lately Rosalind's turned me on to frozen cherries in my shakes. So that's been different and a delight also. Okay, so who wants a message today? Let's see what the angels have to say to us before we go into our prayer time. And let me put that up there. I've got so much going on right now, so you all will probably get a newsletter from me telling you all the things and the schedule of what's happening coming up. There's going to be a teaching with Michelle Landers, and that is on, no, that's not what I wanted to do, prayer requests. Our teaching is going to be on Think and Grow Rich, And that's going to be a beautiful offering from Michelle Anders and myself. I'll be doing a retreat in Colorado in September, starting September 21st. We'll be planning a peace pole and doing some music and sound healing and wonderful stuff. And then I'm doing the transplant games, and then I'm coming to New Orleans to see Sherry Myers. After that, I'll be headed up to Pennsylvania to see Suzanne. Let me turn my dinger off here because it is going off. All right. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'll be putting it out in a newsletter style. I don't normally send out newsletters because it's not that I'm anti-email, but I have thousands upon thousands of emails that I never look at. I'm not an email person. So I don't like sending them out because I don't like receiving them. But I will get everything together and share with you all what's going on so you can participate. Okay, so page 35 for Michelle Landers. Good morning, Josie, and arg to our pirate, Rick. And thank you, Rick, for being with us today, Memorial Day. And let's hold Rick in our hearts and love on him in spirit and send him some beautiful energy and send it to beautiful Josie. All right, 35 from Michelle Landers says, nature is a divine creation that deserves respect, love, and protection. It's your responsibility to live in harmony with nature and to preserve it for future generations. Thank you for that message, Michelle. Today would be a perfect day to go out into nature and maybe do a little cleanup. If you live in a beach community, go walk on the beach and pick up garbage. If you're not in a beach community, you can still go on a nature walk. And if there's anything on the ground that doesn't need to be on the ground, then pick it up, put it in a garbage bag. I carry small garbage bags with me all the time. And if I see stuff, if I'm walking around, I definitely pick that up and throw it away. So there's a lot we can do to preserve nature. And I love when people are out working in their gardens and hearing that you're doing that to beautify the surroundings where you are. And I know yesterday I was watching Rosalind with her beautiful flowers out back, and she picked the rose. Some of you might have missed the rose, so I'll share that again. So this is for all of us, and just enjoy. See if you can smell this beautiful rose. It smells delicious, I have to tell you. It is one of the best smelling roses that I've ever smelled. So I'm sharing it with all of you today, my beautiful family. You get a rose today, and a reminder that nature provides us so much beauty, doesn't it? If we just look around, there's roses and there's all kinds of flowers right now blooming everywhere. The mountains are full of them here in California. So honor nature today. That's a big message. So Annie, page 11. And I see you there, Josie, arg to our Ricky. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Page 11 says, lead by example. Shine your light. Step up and allow yourself to be seen and heard. Know that your mission is to be the light. Those with eyes to see and ears to hear will do so. When we hear the message, then we respond. It's an action thing, right? A call to action. That's another thing I forgot when I was mentioning the things that I'm doing. Ruth Anderson and I are preparing a year-long study to dive deeper into things like loneliness, grief, death and dying, abundance. So every month there's going to be teaching. Every month there's going to be Zoom calls with myself and Ruth. So that's another opportunity to come together as a family and learn from each other. And I also have later in this year the second part of emotional empowerment. So, yeah, there is a whole lot going on, you guys. So, I'm going to get that together for you and share all the things that are happening and how you can participate, because every one of those will require a sign up. And let's just get together and stay together as a family that loves each other. So, page 1 for our sweet Josie. Josie, I'm so glad you're here. We haven't seen you in a little bit. And I get worried about, not worried, but I miss my P's that don't show up. And so thank you for being here to let me know that you're okay and that you're here with us. Compassion allows you to live with greater purpose and meaning, with an inner desire to make a positive difference in the world. If it is peace you seek in your world, this is the key: compassion. Seeing others and wanting only the best, wanting everything to work out for the best and highest good of all. I say that every time I offer up a prayer to Great Spirit, every time that I call on the angels and ask, it's thank you. Thank you for sharing the best and highest good for all of us. So thank you, Josie, for picking that wonderful page and that message. Page 22 from our Sally and Tony. And how's Tony doing? You know, we pray for her every day for good health, for her to feel good and to be in perfect health. So I'm praying that that is the case. Page 22 says, share love and shine your light every chance you get. Let your conversations around the dinner table be positive. Share with others in your world what your dreams and hopes are for making the world a better place. Teach the children the importance of looking for solutions by staying positive. Yes, it is a big mission to bring the world together in peace. Embrace it, dear ones. Love it into reality. Oh, I love this message. Share love and shine your light. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Shining that light, letting others see it. And I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I couldn't stop it. It was going to come out. Yes, we're missing our blue jean. Thank you, Suzanne. And we're missing some of the people that come in. Erica, I know, is off work today, so I was hoping she would come in. And Linda has made her move to Ocala. I'm hoping she'll come up to Pennsylvania this year for our retreat. Thank you, Sally, for your prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and all living in fear. Thank you for that prayer. And just a reminder for anyone who is putting out your message of, I'm not okay, because it's okay to not be okay. Not saying that at all. But if you're going to put out a message of, I'm not okay, at least look at how you can turn that around. How can you pivot from that and start putting out the energy of, I am okay. I am amazing. I am powerful. Say that every day, even if you don't believe it yet. You know, it's easy for us to believe I'm not okay. That's so easy to believe. But when you start looking at it, do you want to stay not okay? Or do you want to move beyond it to the other side? That's what my book Changes was all about. It was sharing people who weren't okay, who had been through some really tough fires, but came to the other side, and the change that took place once you decided to be okay. Hope Wellington Marshall, good morning to you. Love to you all. Gave Z a drop of the oregano oil. And he said, and I quote, "Mother of Mary, holy cow, Lord." I do believe he was in shock. I could not stop laughing. Oh, how are you taking it? I take mine in capsules, so I don't get the taste so much. Afterwards, sometimes I get the taste of the oregano. But yeah, that's so funny. Oh, little Z, we love you so much. And I hope that soon you will start seeing the benefit of taking that oil of oregano. I take mine every day. And Sally has an update on Steve and Linda Clinton. Steve has crossed over and is now in the hands of the Lord, and Linda is not doing so well. Well, let's surround her with our love. Let's help her to be okay. Let's help her to know that she is loved and that we are all right here for her. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. The rose is such a beautiful color. It's got so many colors in it. It's like a multicolored rose. You're welcome, Catherine. And yes, send some love to our Rosalind Good Vibes. When does emotional empowerment start? Well, it was supposed to be every Saturday in October, but our retreat is putting a kink in that. So I'm going to have to revisit. It may be every Saturday in November now instead of October. I'll look at that and shift it and see what we want to do there. Deirdre, prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. Thank you. Sally says Tony is doing well and thanks you for your prayers. Awesome. Suzanne's says I'll better work on journaling till the second class starts. Yeah, journal, write something every day, even if it's one line, you guys. I encourage you every day, write down something, some thought, just one thought that comes into your head. You don't have to force it. Just keep pen and paper nearby. And when something hits you, write it down. I think that's an amazing way to keep up with helping you to realize how beautiful and wonderful your life is. And Auntie Jean says, journaling is my weakness also, and I'm working on it. Oh, Catherine, you are loved. This is what we want you to know. You are loved, and I know it's a difficult time for you. And I know that it's easy to just look at helplessness and hopelessness. But let us help you. Let us help you with that. And Brookie, you have a dropper of oil and it's hot. Sally doesn't do liquid meds. Yeah, I do the capsules. It's just so easy to just take that capsule and then you don't have to deal with the taste or anything else. You just know that your body is benefiting from it. All right, so let's go into our prayer time. This has been a beautiful time together with all of you today. Thank you for loving each other. Thank you for holding each other up when we need to be held up. Thank you for loving our Catherine DeSanti and loving on our Hope over in the UK, loving on Tony, loving on our Deirdre, anyone who's going through those tough times of life. Let's lift you higher and set you down in that circle, our beautiful prayer circle. We have so many that are there, so you're not alone. When you're in our prayer circle, you're in really good company because there's a lot of people there with you. Suzanne says, do you write down everything, like recounting the daily events, or just the light bulb moments, the deep, insightful thoughts? I never know. You can do whatever comes to mind. What I've found is that once I start writing, like I'm saying, all right, I've got this journal, I'm going to just write every day. I'm going to write one thing from my day. And I write that one thing, and then that triggers another thought. So I write that thought down. So eventually, you may start out with just writing down the highlights, writing down whatever was really great or powerful, but then you're going to find yourself wanting to express more. So take it any way that you can, but write at least one thing every day. And I encourage all of us to do this. Write down one thing. Years from now, you'll be glad you did. I look back at journals from, oh my gosh, I have writings from back in the 80s that sometimes I look at and I go, oh my gosh, look at how far I've come. Or what I do is I look back and I go, wow, that was really powerful. And so I bring it into my now moment and revisit it and be encouraged and uplifted by it. Right. Do not overthink. Just do. Just be in that moment. All right. So in our prayers, we lift up those who have asked for prayers. We lift up, as Deirdre said, our beautiful planet and all those who may be going through some hard times while you're here on the planet. So let's do that. Let's just love right now. Just breathe in love and breathe out love. Just like you were smelling this rose. Just envision, I'll hold it up again. Just envision you're breathing in the energy of this rose. Just hold it in your heart, in your mind, that beautiful energy that nature gives us, the perfume of nature. And when you exhale, send that out into the world. Send it to those who are hurting right now, those who are feeling the loneliness, who are feeling the not okayness. Send love to every heart. And remember that we're all one. So as you are feeling into your own energy, whatever's going on, if you're celebrating or if you're crying, or if you're just numb from not wanting to feel the hurt anymore, it's all okay. It's all as it should be. But realize that you have family. You have people all over the world that love you, that want the best for you. Let's inhale it again. Inhale the rose. Smell that beautiful perfume. And send it out to somebody who needs that touch today. Someone who needs to know that there is beauty in the world and not just darkness. Someone who needs to know that people care instead of people are hateful and don't care. Let's just pivot away from any thoughts that are unlike love and feel only love. Think only love and be only love. You are such a loving, amazing family. Hold each other right now. In your mind's eye, just hold everyone that's here. Give them a special hug. Give them a word. What word would you say to Catherine? What word would you say to Tony? To Deirdre? To anyone who's here that's not feeling uplifted and not feeling their beauty? As you smell the rose and a word comes to mind, what would you say to someone going through their challenge today? My word to you is you are enough. You are worthy. That's the word I choose. Explore your worthiness. It's there inside of you. You don't have to do anything to earn it. It's yours. Your worthiness is your birthright. Feel the worthiness. Feel the love. Feel the camaraderie of this family. And then just exhale. Exhale into love. Exhale into this beautiful life. It is beautiful. Find the beauty in it, just like we find roses in our world. Find the rose inside of you. And I'm just going to read your beautiful comments as we did that short little meditation. And we say our love to each other every day. And I'll be pulling up Leo in a minute. Thank you, Julie Kiss, for coming in. And Sally, I saw something like you have 60 journals. I love that. 60 journals of your own. Yeah, I go back sometimes and I look through some of the stuff I've written and I can see where I was at each point in my life because I date mine. I put a date by what I write. And it's just beautiful to see transition and transformation. Good morning, Jessie. Thank you for being here. And Auntie Jean says, one thing I usually say when I read what I wrote a while ago is, who wrote that? It looks like my handwriting. I love that, Auntie Jean. Oh, thank you for the prayers, Julie. And Julie says, if there's someone going through your trials right now, she would say, well, what a beautiful to someone who might not think that all is well, who might be going through a tough time. So thank you for that, Julie. And Michelle says, I will sit with you in whatever you are feeling, and you are loved. Thank you, Michelle. What a beautiful, beautiful message to give to someone who might not be feeling loved. Thank you for that. All right, so we are going to hear from our Leo and share some thank you, I love yous today. Morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. I love that, Michelle. I'm going to put that up on the screen. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, it's probably part of it. For peace, so I'm for harmony. And Julie's message. And Brookie's message. I love that, Brookie. Breathe and know that you are loved. Go outside barefoot and discharge. Then feel the love of Gaia filling you up and all our love. We're glad you are here. Beautiful messages today. I hope you all are taking all of that in. Thank you, Catherine. Kapafula. And don't forget to smile. You know, our Marietta reminds us about smiling and sending out beautiful messages through our smile. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Grayson. Love you, Andrea. Auntie Jean. Oh, Suzanne, I love your message. For anybody who's not feeling a part of or feeling loved, listen to nature, the birds. That will lift you up. Accept, align, allow. Thank you, Michelle. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you. I love you. Thank you, Sally and Tony. We love you. Cuppa full of joy. Thank you, Hope and Zena. We love you so much. Woo! Thank you for helping Leo. I see you there. And Andrea. Woo, with gratitude and love. Okay, so just a reminder today at 1:11 is the 10 million for world peace meditation. Sharon Karn is still going to be with us. So she does a beautiful, amazing sound healing with the crystal bowls. So come in a little early because she plays those leading into the meditation time. So come be with her, and 10 million for world peace, and enjoy the rest of this beautiful day, whatever you're doing. If you're doing nothing, enjoy doing nothing. If you take a few minutes to go into silence, beautiful, do that. This is maybe an opportunity for those who have to work during the week to just sit in your beautiful space of silence, whether you go outside listening to nature or you just sit inside and just be. Just be. Kathleen Caputo, good morning, sweetheart. So glad that you came in to say hello to us. We love you so much. So stay in your hearts, stay blessed, and I promise today I will work on getting together all the info about all the things that are taking place between now and the end of the year and into next year with our year-long teaching, and put that out there for you. And Auntie Jean is doing ribs and potato salad. Come on over. Oh, thank you. Thank you all so much for your love. Namaste, y'all.